should be, where we want to be. These are the oppositions that we should be and want to be playing.
Which is why these two teams know, actually, when we come up against teams of that quality in a quarter-final of the World Cup, oh, we're ready to this. We've been exposed to this level.
Well, Portugal against Spain in the UEFA Nations League. What a match we have ahead of us. Two very impressive sides, and let's look at the two 11s. Portugal make two changes from their semi-finalist Champions League winner. Vitinha comes in for Ruben Neves, and Francisco Conceição, who scored the equaliser against Germany, comes in for Trincão. It's cap number 221 for Cristiano Ronaldo. Whereas for Spain, they also make two changes. Oscar Mingueza of Celta Vigo replacing Tottenham man Pedro Porro at right back. Another of the Champions League winners, Fabian Ruiz, replaces Arsenal's Mikel Merino in midfield. And there's a 50th cap for beat France in the semi-finals of this competition as well. Lamine Yamal, a star of the present. Cristiano Ronaldo still going strong at 40 years of age. Vitinha, one of the many Champions League winners involved. Lots of big players playing their part this evening. Well, away we go as Spain look to defend their title, and we hope for a match to emulate what unfolded in midweek. A tall order, but the best players are out there on the pitch. And also one beside me in Andros Townsend.
I think Spain will definitely approach it in the same way, and in this first half on more than one occasion.
It's frustrating for Portugal not to be able to get to half-time level. Some pain here, Zawa. Spain on the front foot, and Zubamendi and Yamal clipping it inside as well, and the goalkeeper doesn't get there. Goal for Spain, and a goal for Zubamendi of all people. The threat was growing, and Martin Zubamendi gives La Roja the lead.
It's absolutely brilliant. I hope we see it all the way back from the flick from Oyarzabal. Just opens the whole play up. Brilliant from Spain.
And for De La Fuente's side, their pressure pays off.
Is that flick which just completely takes Inacio out of the game. A half think here, Zubamendi should have looked left to Nico Williams. Probably more space. He chooses Lamine Yamal. It's actually not a bad ball. He'd get very fortunate.
But Spain apply. Yamal. He knew he wanted to drop inside, but stopping it is pretty difficult. Yamal moving it wide. Geza, and then Yamal, and it was Ronaldo getting back. Tich and Fabian Ruiz to Williams. Correa will go on the overlap. Williams will ignore him again because he plays that ball in looking for Zabal. Now Mendes.
Wide, João Neves in the midfield.
Vitinha working it wide. Mendes hanging back. Pedro Neto gets the cross in. Quite. Said better for Portugal, better for Martinez. Yamal loses the ball, so Portugal can break, and that should be another yellow card. Fabian Ruiz. Shorter numbers in that attack though. Portugal's going to try to break away.
Yeah, very good. Into Ronaldo, then runners off.
Support for both these countries. And Mendes flicks it back. Fernandes too much on that. Williams will see it behind. Now Bruno Fernandes was linked with the move.
Ronaldo's chest. Could create a little 3v2 or 3v3.
Williams wins the corner. For both these sides have struggled for clean sheets recently, so we did expect goals. Going long. Good one for Cucurella.
I think he's done the right thing. This is the first time Portugal really settled into their attacking shape. No point wasting it like Ruben Dias has just done.
And then Vitinha, who's going to get this ball under control. And that is fair to say is a foul. We're going to see an early yellow card. Renacio.
That's him saying no counter-attack. You are not counter-attacking from here. To score like that, getting back in it, they can reset now.
It's given away. You want to be losing the ball with those sort of areas. Jamal plays it into Williams. Now what do you do with Jamal when he's on the ball?
Brilliant. Inch perfect. He needs to get in the box now, Ronaldo.
It's not at the moment. Here's Mendes. Drops the shoulder. Open up for him. What a finish! From the fabulous fullback. Nuno Mendes equalises for Portugal. And in some fashion. What a season he's had, the PSG man. We're used to seeing him flying forward, but not quite finishing like that. It's 1-1. And there may be a question mark, of course, of the build-up when Ronaldo first went through, but how far back do they want to go?
No, I don't think you can. Initially, it's good work from Ronaldo. It's a toenail. Good work, and you think they're going to work it wide, get it in the box. He lays it off to Neto. It's just hovering, you know, Mendes. We know he's got a good left foot. Bang, that is an absolute hammer. Low and hard into the far corner. There's no saving that, I'm sorry. And Spain have on the front line. It's just recipe for disaster.
Cucurella looks for Williams over the top. And he's got the speed to get there. Dias is quick, but not as quick as Williams. But he does get back and wins a goal kick as well. And that's the Ruben Dias defending we're used to seeing.
That's brilliant defending, Ruben Dias. The play.
Not clearly enough. And Portugal find themselves behind. And Ronaldo looking for a free kick, won't get it. Goal kick. There's a messy element to the goal, of course, by the time it went into the net, but even so, João Neves having to defend against him. This could be a problem. Williams keeps it in play brilliantly. Cucurella wants the pass, but Williams not interested in that. And it had some bend on it.
It's a really good effort. Thought he was just dipping in the far corner. He always seems to make the right decision. Like we said, that's the route for Spain. We know Lamine Yamal is the danger man, but for this match,
His way that time.
Looks strong though, Lamine Yamal. He can handle himself at such a young age. He's not getting pushed off the ball.
I mean, nobody had more attempts on goal in La Liga than Lamine Yamal. The season just finished. Ruiz wearing 8 and Zubamendi 18. Fascinating watching their positioning. Fascinating watching Williams on the ball and running. And the Portugal defence are putting it back as well. And it was just waiting for the finish to be applied by Pedri. And he came so close. What a move.
It's the one they've been looking for. The big diag switch to isolate Nico Williams 1v1 on an island with João Neves. He does brilliantly, not only with his dribbling here, but to look up, see the spare man. You'd probably expect Pedri to do a little bit better there with his quality. Just looking to roll it into that box. But Spain are happy in these situations. They're looking to drag men out of their positions and allow players like him to get on the ball.
Williams. Ronaldo will chase after this and keep it in play and win Spain's first corner. Was that patience playing out?
It's fascinating.
Challenge to be made getting back there, but here's Jamal, who doesn't mind operating in these sort of areas, but Mendes, well, they doubled up there to stop him. But then diving in on Yamal, and that's going to be a free kick. Well, there is one way to stop him.
I don't know how he's won the free kick there. You mentioned they double up on him. There was a triple with Vitinha come across as well. Use his strength.
Oh, Yamal. The angle, slightly awkward perhaps to have a shot on goal, but this is Yamal we're talking about. Although not on this occasion.
I think he had a couple of senior players in his ear maybe trying to work something, but yeah, it was a favourable angle for the left footer, but he didn't get it.
So far, relatively contained. How long will that last? As Spain come forward again late on in this first half, and where's that? Oh, that is class! What a finish! Beautifully done from Spain. Complaints from Portugal, but you cannot complain about a finish like that. So sharp, so incisive, so very Spain. And we've seen some top-class moments in this match. And Spain just before half-time, have they retaken the lead? Portuguese complaints.
I don't think it's a foul. I don't think it's enough first and foremost. Touch from, this is the foul. There's an arm on the back, but I think he goes down way too easily, and the referee's right there, he sees that. This is not the first time that Spain have been attacking a back three of Portugal. Again, times the run and pass perfectly, and it's Oyarzabal, his one-touch flicks in this first half between the legs, or this one here has just been brilliant. Look at that, just a little toe round the one. Look at João Neves' position out at the top of your screen. That's the right back playing in the number 10. That's where he wants to be. That's where he's effective.
Speaking of effective, Mendes. Just as I said that, he puts the ball out of play. Always going to happen. The whistles from the Portuguese support, and he's dispossessed by Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, who's quick to break forward. Ronaldo making a late run into the penalty area. First corner.
This is where they're going to have the outball. Down the left-hand side, down the right-hand side. And like you said, Cristiano Ronaldo maybe getting into it.
The catching element of Portugal's semi-final win over Germany was João Neves, who's really impressed in the Champions League in midfield for PSG this season. At right back for Portugal, and he's there again today.
And the problem they had in the first half of the semi-final is because Neves was drifting in the midfield. Trinca keeper. It's a special goal.
It's a special team, Spain, and they lead at half-time. Portugal were in the game for most of the first half, fell behind, but got themselves. So second half gets going. Spain with that one goal advantage. Oyarzabal just before the half-time whistle. Portugal looked at Vitinha. Bernardo Silva, and Semedo is up with him here. Bernardo Silva, Semedo went low but too close to the goalkeeper. Pinqueza. Pedri sweeps it out to Williams. He was trying to find room to get the shot away, and wide it goes.
I think Semedo coming on all to Nico Williams' fault.
Neto. Mendes. That's the ball. Beautiful. Floated out to that right-hand side. Bernardo Silva, good pass. Inside, and not quite. But Spain taking the corner quickly. Yamal. Notice a difference now in Spain. Yamal swings in the cross. Costa could have caught it. Pushes it onto Vitinha. Twice as many passes completed by Spain. Mendes, too quick for Yamal. Mendes with his loop pass. Oh no! He's always there. Try to keep doubting him. He keeps on coming back. And Portugal keep on coming back. 2-2. And they're showing some resolve here, the Portuguese. But Mendes against Jamal. And Ronaldo. Goal number 138 for Portugal.
Good work, Neto inside. Yamal thinks he's going to play it into Neto. Mendes hits it down the line, and this is why Ronaldo is on the football pitch. Yes, he might be 40 years of age, but he's still an absolute predator in the box. Knows where the ball's going to go.
So without it being reflected in the score sheet necessarily, but it just takes a moment. And Portugal pushing hard to win it back, but it's broken through. And here's Pedri. Didn't quite have the pace, but he does have the skill. And it's Mendes, what a block. He's having some game. But Spain taking the corner quickly. Yamal. Here. And Cucurella, who can be effective in these sort of areas. Oyarzabal in the middle. Good ball back towards Williams, who missed it. Clean challenge, the Spain defender. Mingueza. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz pushed away by Costa. Seemingly a comfortable save at first. Ronaldo caught. Play carries on. Do Silva. And a roll further forward in this second half. Portugal push. Diaz joining the attack. Correa creates something here. Start of this second half. In goes the cross, headed away by Howson. It's going to break here to Ronaldo. Neto. Reflection into the arms of Simon. No right to get out of trouble there against Spain, where they almost did. Mendes, Bruno Fernandes took it brilliantly, and Bruno Fernandes takes the chance, and the goalkeeper didn't know where it was, but the flag is up.
The flag is up. It's a brilliant finish. Does the keeper stop?
Pass here, that touch.
It's offside, the initial one. Having said that, it's what the changes he's made, he's brought the game closer to Portugal, both at half time and around the 60-65 minute mark. This man in particular.
Leao, away from Zubimendi, and away from Lenormand as well, who's going to get a yellow card. But that's how that they have been. Their belief has grown. Bruno Fernandes, late on, goes for goal. And Simon had to deal with it. Unfortunately, from Spain's point of view, it's a goal kick.
In the sort of area where you're not shooting, you're not. They've lost their fluidity in midfield, Spain.
With the changes, they did seem like surprising changes. Well, they do have quality anyway. Isco, free kick, it stands, and set for extra time. Well, we have a late winner now. Flag stays down. Oyarzabal must have been offside, and was indeed offside.
I think he was, but I think it was Ruben Diaz, the right centre half, was slow to get up. No, it's not Diaz. Yeah, it's Diaz, but yeah, he's just he's offside.
Now Zubimendi driving forward, saw the gap. He saw the opening as well. Isco to line one up, and Costa keeps Isco out.
Great work from Zubimendi. This is the finish. This is what Isco brings, more of a threat in the final third. It's a comfortable save in the end because he reads with
Diaz, that's the ball. To Leao. Here's his first chance to run. Or send in a ball like that, and Cucurella, an important header to take it away from Semedo, who's arriving at the back post.
That's the ball they need to be. The switch and play quick allows Rafael Leao to go 1v1. comes inside, puts an inviting cross into the box.
Little bit rattled, but don't discount them yet. Here's Williams. Yamal, quiet in this second half, but that only gives him a chance to liven things up. And an effort on target for him.
Isco probably play just a tiny bit closer to Yarzabal than Pedri did. Pedri likes to get involved in the early build.
Now having his shirt tucked. Now, this is going to be fascinating down this left-hand side. Backwards. Rain or man. Howson. So we will have more time to play in this one. What a game we've seen so far. 2 apiece between Portugal and Spain at full time, which means this match will go to extra time, and that will come, I think, the level that both these sides have had to play at so far just to get to this point. So extra time underway. You'd imagine, I want to say weary legs and weary minds after such a long season, but a trophy to win at the end of the Cucurella. Marino, and that pressure from Portugal has really paid off as the match has worn on in their ability now to be on the front foot with Leao. And Leao so strong to get around his man in the Spain players booked with Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. So
Williams offered in that first half against João Neves.
Semedo, one of the Portugal changes, who's made an impact, as well as Leao. Neto again. Maina there helping out. No foul. Look at the pressure on Marino. Now the play will be stopped because Neto's holding his head.
First and foremost, I think it's a foul, but you don't give the foul and then you blow the whistle when Portugal got 3 men pressuring the ball and almost win it back from Spain.
Just puts the officials in a foul. For it here, checks it back to Isco. Yamal, Isco hangs it in, and Oyarzabal not that far away. Baena went for the pass. Cucurella! And I don't think he was expecting that ball to drop to him in that sort of position.
He should have, because he's got good quality on his left foot. I think it's the first touch lets him down.
Now it's Mendes trying the flicks. That'll be a free kick. Leao.
Semedo causing problems out wide in the number 10, in the number 9 position on the left.
Here they go again, those two on that left-hand side. Mendes. They're going on. Will he go himself? Was he caught? Portugal believe he was. Referee not interested, and then off the ball. Now Leao. And his arms up. And Mendes not happy with Baena. Portugal. Yamal. Now they look threatening on the break. Portugal and Leao. Here he goes. What a run! And just at the last minute, couldn't get that ball under control.
He's been unstoppable, Seb. Look at the swagger in which he's walking, the smile. He knows.
Taken short, Leao. It's Isco in front of him, and the ball he tried to play inside. I think Neto was ready. Are Spain ready to attack here? Poor pass from Yamal. Leao, and Yamal went diving in. It's a free kick. They can't stop him at the moment. Fairly, anyway.
Yeah, I see he gets the ball, but does he clip his leg? Does he clip his leg before he gets the ball? I see.
Already age of just 17, and he's still on the pitch as well. And it's Portugal. They get their moment. That ball clipped in. It was a cleverly worked free kick as well. Alex Baena clears it away. Hooked back in by Pedro Neto. What a pass! But the flag goes up.
Oh, it's a hell of a well-worked free kick and a ball across the box. Unfortunately for Portugal.
Is he onside? Williams, of course, there are reasons we may not be aware of. Here's Yamal. And Yamal, he's lined that up for range, but again, Costa saw it all the way. He's pushing, he really is.
The pitch. Fernandes is playing higher up.
Colin. Leao. Look at that. Just couldn't get the pass to a teammate. That is half-time in extra time. Caught me by surprise because I wanted to keep going. But no change to the scoreline half-time for Portugal thus far. Jeremy Pino on for Spain. In forward. Real man. Won't hold it against you. We've had 4 already. Marino, Cucurella, Baena. Marino collected that ball well. Cucurella lower cross, cut out by Diaz. Baena looking for that switch across. Oyarzabal moves it wide. Porro, Pedro Porro. And there's Mendes. Leao will try and run. Pedro Porro here. Oh, that's the only way to stop Leao at the moment. Yellow card for Pedro Porro.
He has to do it. He didn't even think twice. He has to. He got surprised they didn't give him a bit longer. His energy, his willingness to make runs in behind, to press off the ball.
Leao goes in from Pino, and then it's a free kick to Spain. He's enjoying himself.
I think Pino.
Samson. And before Ramos in the end. Isco. Baena. Lots of shirts forward here for Spain, and will they make it count? Not quite. Something might happen on that occasion. So many bodies in the box.
It's a hell of a ball in from Isco. In towards that back post.
Oh, Lenormand. Morata. Good lay off to Pino. Pino faced by Mendes. Baena. It's away by sit out to Pino. Porro is there. Pino looks for the ball to Morata. Back across it goes. Free kick. Lunge came in the penalty area from Isco. Vitinha. Diaz. In goes the cross, and over it goes. Diogo Jota.
Great ball in from Diaz. Could have done it earlier. Does it just come off the defender Porro before it hits Jota's head, because he's normally good in the air?
He would have been the man. Just feel if somebody was to score now, that would be that. Marino. A pass almost. Referee ready to blow. The Nations League final will go to a penalty shootout.
As penalty, it's key in always any penalty shootout to get the first one in, get the momentum, especially there for Portugal. But interested to see how the goalkeepers do with all the technology and the data. Can they make it use?
Back to Andros and Seb.
So, first penalty in the shootout. Salo Ramos. Against Unai Simon. Can he get Portugal off to a good start? He can. Right down the middle.
so important. Like Karen mentioned, your first penalty taker puts it on.
The Arsenal midfielder, Marino, and he sets the goalkeeper the wrong way. He's pretty good from the spot.
You can see the pressure lifted. That's how much it means. That's how tough it is to take a first penalty.
What about from the spalls? We have to say he nailed that one. Penalty number 3. Oh, just gets it past Diogo Costa, who thought he'd kicked it out for a split second. Takes his time and scores. You thought he might.
You know, when you've taken that many penalties, you're not fazed by what the keeper's doing if he's thrown himself one side to the other.
Probably with penalties in mind as well. And that's why he converts that one. A spot kick. Simon to put Portugal back in front in this shootout. Vitinha does just about find the corner.
Very good, because look, he's waiting.
For Spain. Saved! Diogo Costa always saves one at least. And he's put Portugal so close to the platform to win the Nations League for Portugal. No problem. Portugal will be back on the podium again. Another trophy for Ronaldo. Another trophy for Portugal. Spain, it wasn't to be from the spot kicks. Alvaro Morata, the one to see his penalty saved. But for